Hey everybody, just taking a quick meditative walk here in our beautiful neighborhood. It's a beautiful sunset here, and as you will notice, we've had a lot of great interviews on the channel. Of course, y'all remember the crash last Monday. I was trying to get a lot of financial commentators and investors and so on for interviews. Of course, we got Jim Rogers on. You can see that in the link that we're going to put on. I also tried to get Apollo Voss on. He could not come on. He was on a retreat of sorts, but he did finally send me an email, and he gave me some points that I'd like to read off to you guys. Of course, it doesn't look like this crash is going to signal the beginning of the recession immediately, although we're seeing other indicators of that. It does seem that the markets have recovered. And really, guys, no one knows what's really going on. No one knows when this is going to happen, but we do know that everything's in place for that. But I just wanted to give y'all another perspective, because again, on this channel, we try to give space to all perspectives and opinions, and there are different perspectives. I sort of balance these perspectives because Jim Rogers is of the perspective that, the crash is coming, and according to economic law, it must come. And that could be a good thing for us because, again, prices are going to go down. We're going to be able to allocate our resources more rationally according to that. But it's also not good to dwell on the negative. And this Apollo Voss is a very spiritual individual. In fact, he wrote the book called The Intuitive Investor, and we did a great interview with him a few months ago, the link of which I will post also. But again, I just wanted to read his email very quickly to you. He said, I asked him to share these points, and he said, Javier, of course. He said, stock markets have continued to go up for centuries. They have survived the Napoleonic Wars, World Wars I and II, various plagues, runaway inflation, communism, and so on. How's that possible? Because people wake up on most days trying to and make their lives and companies' lives better. This is the bedrock foundation of all markets, so that's a good point. Timing business cycles and getting nervous about them is in defiance of this human urge. Therefore, recessions tend to be great times to buy equities. The difference between trading and investing is that traders presumably have an edge in understanding market movements. Investors presumably have an edge in understanding businesses. Before freaking out about markets and trading based on that action, ask yourself if you have an edge in understanding aggregate market behaviors. And my commentary is, of course, you have to have self-knowledge. You have to know what you're good at, of course. And we talk about this on this channel a lot. Or is your edge in understanding businesses and the people that manage them? If you do not have an edge, why trade? It's a fair point. Statistics globally, the percentage of shareholders that trade on any day is, just drum roll please, 0.35%. It's another fair point. On massive trading days, that figure can balloon to, again says drum roll please, 0.65%. The point is that the media anthropomorphizes stock markets to create the impression of the market, but on all days, the market, quote unquote, represents a small minority of investors. Why get nervous because a small number of people are nervous? Maybe the people trading are locking in profits in anticipation of more falls, who knows? I will have to dig into a spreadsheet, he says, once I have internet access again. But missing out on the top 10 market up days of all time reduces returns by like 35%. Again, if you do not have an edge as a trader, then do not trade. That is from the great Apollo Voss, author of The Intuitive Investor. So he makes fair point, guys. And again, you have to determine what kind of trader you are. You have to determine your vibration, your attunement to the markets, and make your own decisions. But on our channel, of course, we strive to bring all points of views in so that you can make intelligent decisions. So just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to enjoy this meditative walk, and I will see you very soon.